Just days away from swearing in newly elected leaders in Washington and also here at home.
Now, this year, voter enthusiasm was at an all-time high. CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas shows us how the citizens can hold elected officials accountable going forward.
In the fall, so many voted by mail or stood in the rain or in long lines to make your voices heard. But that was just the first step.
With the pandemic and with, economic and racial injustices in our country, I think people are really looking for solutions that work.
Dr. Sarah Saeed is the executive director of the nonpartisan New York City Civic Engagement Commission. Created last year, the goal is to build trust between communities and government, fostering participation that holds elected officials accountable at all levels.
Attend your precinct council meeting. You will be able to understand better how public safety decisions are being made. If you go to a community education council, you'll be able to have a voice in what's happening in the school system.
There's also what's called a participatory budget, where residents directly decide how money will be spent.
What this allows us to do is engage residents directly to participate in decision-making.
The commission even has a program for youth between 9 and 24 years old.
We run virtual events online, just talking to young people from all across the city and having them speak about their needs and some of the issues that they've gone through throughout this troubling time.
Together, they're determining how to best spend $100,000.
Everyone's mental health is declining, and they're really pushing for services and more help to address those issues.
It's getting the youth involved before many are eligible to vote.
It's an incredibly inspirational moment to be able to have that type of influence in my community. And for so many other young people who join us on these calls, it's the same thing for them.
But skepticism still looms in communities despite the large voter turnout.
That sense of mattering has been declining, and we want to do what we can to help restore that and strengthen that, to say that we really care what you're thinking.
And really, communities can't change and communities can't improve if the residents don't feel empowered.
People have to feel like, I care about my neighbor and I care about what's happening to me and my family, and we can work together to make sure that we influence policies and programs together.
Harnessing this moment to make a bigger difference. And the work is far from over. Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.